Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Timberborn. The update 6 is amazing and look at this, I finally finished my aqueduct and it's working this time. Yeah, I am blocking this with the levees, so I will not be flooding my mine and even these ruins. And my mine is operational. I even have 32 spare beavers that I need to employ somewhere somehow cause my food is going down a little bit. Yeah, they are eating all the cassavas and kohlrabis. But the mine is operational and I have plenty of... At least I had plenty of... I used them somewhere. Alright, I totally forget. They are building this finally. And the beavers are already living on this platform here in this building. Ho ho ho, and we are up to almost 300 beavers now. Hell yeah. There is something unfinished. Yeah, like this. This is planned. I will wait until they finish this and then I will be planning more. I want to stockpile a little bit more resources, especially that metal blocks, so it will go faster. And I'm low on logs, kinda. That's unfortunate. Not long ago, all these warehouses were full of logs. Well, that's in the past now. There's plenty of work ahead of me and my beavers. I need to find more space to grow more food, especially to grow more cassavas and even some kohlrabis, because I have so many beavers and they are eating everything. You see, they are collecting everything quite quickly. Cassavas the same, these kohlrabis, yep. I need more space, but there isn't much. The only way is that I will start blasting things off and making more space for farms. Otherwise there is not much that I can do. It's a small map. Okay, so I think I will need to terraform this section here and make it like a farmland. So I shall begin because it won't blast itself anytime soon. So the drought started, but we can still continue making our explosives from the Badwater because... Oh, I should open this. Because I built a Badwater discharge, so I can now open and close it as I want to. So that means even in the drought, just like now, I can still have the Badwater, which is amazing, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to produce any explosives for 8 days of the drought. It's 6.5 to the end, but it is 8-day drought. So this should help a lot with this another massive project. The first level here is already laid down. I'm just waiting for them to finish the second one and I will blast them together. And then I will be working on the top. So this should give us plenty more room. It's not amazing, but it is a little bit better. And I can plant there trees or food. I'll probably both, because I need more wood and I need more food. Like, we have plenty of food, like those corn rations, but I want more kohlrabis and cassavas. And not only that, but here on the other side in this canal, I'm building a couple of the floodgates, because as you can see, this is a little bit drying out here. Yes, so I need to build this floodgate and this floodgate here to hold a little bit more water here, because otherwise I can't leave this running constantly throughout the drought, otherwise I will lose all that water down here and out of the main canal. So I need to make a couple of more dams. Yeah, they are dams. So I will be holding water here, and that should help with this situation down here. Maybe I can even use this tiny aqueduct to be replenishing some water. I will think about that later when I have all this blasted out. Because all of this needs to go. My little dams are ready. I just want to get rid of this one. 3. Okay. So these are ready. And they are set to 1.7 height. This should work properly. Maybe I can even try it. Let's release some water from here. And let's find out if it will work. Anyways, in 3 days the drought is ending and this reservoir is full. At first, when I built it, it looks much bigger than it is right now. It is really tiny. I should have built something much bigger. So let's find out if this is working. And this is... Why is this overflowing? Come on, stop. Oh, I see. Okay. That's an engineering mistake here that shall be fixed soon. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Alright. That's an oversight on my side. Anyways, and the first phase of this terraforming project soon will be done. I'm just waiting for a couple of these explosives and then I will blast everything off. And then I will need to rebuild, of course, the stairs to go here, up here, and start blasting that. But first I should get rid of these stairs and blast that too. Yeah. But first, let's build this levee here. That's more important now. But it is working as intended here. This is all greening. So they can continue planting my precious trees that I need. And that's perfect. And this will be even more. I will need to build a canal here or something, because I think it will not be all green when I blast it off. Alright, this is fixed, so let's try again. This one, it will hopefully be working. Okay, it's filling up nicely. This should fill it up to 1.7. This will overflow a little bit. This will overflow again a little bit. It is overflowing too much. Lower this to 1.65. I will be tinkering with it when the drought will end to make like a continuous flow, because I still need to be using this canal so I don't overwhelm this, my main. I have suddenly so many injured beavers and I have no idea why. 30 injured beavers. Bloody hell. So that means 30 beavers are not working. Yeah, but I have 38 unemployed and 30 incapacitated, but that's not good for economy, right? But I should have plenty of these medical beds. I'm not sure why they are not getting better much quicker. Alright, water's flowing. Let's see if this will work. It's stopping. That I think is not a good sign. You know what? Let's try lowering to 165. That should be enough anyways. This should be 0.2. Water is not flowing through here yet. It needs a little bit more time. Okay, this is kinda working. Let's lower this to 0.5. And I will see soon. And let's blast this off finally. But I need to be careful on that lower section. The beavers are always walking through that road. You know what? Let's get rid of these stairs. They need to go back now. And now they should not be walking here. So let's blast it now, not in a day. I don't want to kill anyone. Ooh, perfect. And it's even green. Okay, so now I need to rebuild the stairs up so we can get to the last section here that needs to go. At least most of it. So this means more trees for me. Plant more oaks. We'll do it like this and then have a road somewhere here. And this is dried out. So I need to do something about that. Maybe another water dump with a little lake here. Just like I did where it was. Here. Maybe do something like that. That will be the easiest way. So let's just blast 3 by 3 here in the middle. And it seems that I used all the ruins that were here. So that means no more ruins on this map. Yep, all the ruins are spent. So the only way to get iron is now either to deconstruct something that I built from the iron or be using this mine. And later when I have a little bit more resources, I can build another mine, because this one is not enough, I guess. But I can still increase the production with using explosives. Let's try that. Hopefully I have enough production for that. I mean the production of explosives. And gears. I need to work on gears. I don't have enough production for that. I'm struggling with them. Okay, let's blast this off and build that water dump here. Alright, my new water dump is working, and it is nice and green. So I can use this for some farming. Yeah, that will be the best, because I'm really lacking the kohlrabis and cassavas. I want to make more of those. I will have a little bit more space later, even here and here, to start growing eggplants and the soybeans. And my dirt excavator is ready. I just need to build a power generator next to it, which will be this one, and a power shaft. Perfect. Ah, yeah, now I know why they are skipping this. I forget to change the priorities on that. Yeah, let's... Yes, remove the lowest priority. Okay. And there are plenty people living on these platforms already. The only thing that I miss is that I can't really build the campfires here. I need always the ground, like the soil, for some reason. Otherwise, if I can build it here, that would be just amazing. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And I was experimenting with these wheels, if it will produce enough power, but apparently yes, in this teeny tiny, aqueduct. So maybe I will utilize that later for some industry here. I can be growing these trees or some crops here, and on top I'll have, I don't know, more planks manufacturing or gears or something. Something like that. Oh, this seems to be ready for blasting. Almost. Just need to get rid of that stairs. And this needs to go, and then I can blast it up. And these floodgates work perfectly, as intended. Great, maybe even too much. But I can always lower this a little bit to release more water, because it is overflowing from time to time. I should have planned this so I can build the platforms on top of it, but I didn't. It doesn't matter, I will work around it somehow. First I want those platforms be built up here. And I need to squeeze somewhere more gear workshops. Yeah, I have plenty of planks, but not enough gears. Okay, 3 more gear workshops. Just squeeze them in. It's not the nicest, but it will work for now. Because I need those gears for the mines and for the other stuff to build. Because mine is using the gears. 1 gear every 1.8 hour. And I still don't have any stockpiled. So I must be using them all. That's why I can't build these engines. Everything needs gears. And I think this can be blasted up. Okay, and now I need to do that just once more. Oh, this is one higher. Okay, so first let's get rid of this. Oh, I'm growing an algae finally. I even forget that I put these down. And so one of these needs to be turned to the algae rations. Do I even have some algae already? No, not yet, but I will have soon. Okay, so that means my well-being score should go up again. Maybe I should add a few more of these hydroponics. I shall stack them like this. I just need to figure out how to build stairs up there. Okay, this will be all algae. So that's 6 hydroponics. That will use a lot of water. Maybe I should add a water storage here, if I can. Yep, here, for instance. And this section here will require some housing, I think. Anyways, I'm almost out of the houses, or I'm not? What's going on? Why it is going up and down like crazy? Am I flooding my buildings again somewhere? Highly probably yes. Yes, this is flooded again. Okay, let's do something about that. Let's lower these floodgates a little bit. Yes, this is flooding always. That's why it is jumping up and down. Where can I squeeze some houses here? Let's squeeze 2 of these tall buildings here. It's not meant to be nice, it's meant to be looking a little bit dystopian. And I am proud of it. This is a dystopian wood punk. It's not a cyberpunk, it's a wood punk. Yeah, and they're here. They're already living there. And they should have everything what they need here, close by. Of course, that storage will take forever to build, and even these, because they all need gears. Hopefully this engine will be built soon. Yeah, I'm lacking the metal blocks too, because I'm lacking the scrap metal, because I'm lacking the gears. Oh boy. I will solve that problem with the resources, sooner or later. Finally, that engine is built, we just need some logs to fire it up. And I will have 2, 3, 4 gear workshops here working. I will prioritize them with the haulers. And maybe I should build another hauling post. They are very useful, moving stuff around my colony. So let's build another one. Even temporary here. I will probably delete it later. So, and from now on I should have plenty of gears. And that means that I should have plenty of metal, finally. Let's build my first monument. This will be the cheapest one, easiest one. It's only 200 logs and it is the labor monument. Let's build one here on top of this platform, and the next one I will build somewhere here. Around here. It should cover a lot of beavers traveling around here. I need to figure out how to build platforms here to cover this area. Alright, I figured it out. This will be closed soon, and I will build that another monument somewhere here. Or a wonder. It's called a no, it's a monument. So it will be somewhere here. I will figure it out later. First, I will wait for them to finish this. And the next problem will be to cover this forest here. Maybe I will need to get rid of these platforms and rebuild it differently. I'll think about it. In the meantime, let's go and blast this off. And this part of the terraformation process is done. So now we have more space for growing, so I will be adding 2 more farms here. I won't be thinking about covering it up right now. I'll just put down some farms because I need more food, and maybe start making the eggplant rations and fermented soybeans. So I need soybeans and eggplants. Let's plant those. Maybe I should have built a platform and build on top of that farm so I can use more of this land. Let's try experimenting with something. Alright, it's not the best solution, I think, or perfect, but I kinda like it. So the farms will be on top. I will wait for them to build this, and then I will see how far I can plant, you know, those crops. And there are some more things that needs to be blasted off. Oh, I'm kinda low on planks now, since I built these gear workshops. That's not good. I will need more plank productions. Yeah, I can build it here, but I will need another engine again. Let's build 3 of them for now. This isn't a problem to build it. The problem is that I will be running out of logs, I think. I'm again down to 550 and I've been at around 1100. I know that I spent 200 on building this monument, but I spent another 400 somewhere. And I love it. I need more of these monuments. And the drought is approaching. So I think I will need another location where I can plant more trees. This side here is another candidate. I just need to get rid of this Badwater. I must stop pumping it down here and move all that production up here. But first things first, let's start by blasting these chunks here. So it is nice and flat and usable. So another piece of the land reclaimed. So this will be another farming area, or maybe tree growing, so another forest, when I will get rid of this Badwater eventually. I'm already working on that. I will be pumping it up here. So that means I will be pushing all the Badwater through this aqueduct. Probably even holding a little bit more water, Badwater here somehow. I will figure it out later, and I will be pumping everything from here and build some storages behind it. And from here I will need to then move it down here to these factories. It's a little bit further away, but I will be able to reclaim all of this land for farming. So yeah, a little bit less productivity, or maybe I will be able to move these explosives factories and centrifuges much closer to the pumping stations and just stop letting the bad water go down here, and instead I will rebuild part of this aqueduct and will be letting water in here from this side to make it all nice and green. That's the plan at least. Let's see how it will go with my beaver engineering again. Another section was blasted off, and I will build this little canal here so I can irrigate this area, and I will be filling up this one so it is nice and dandy, and maybe lowering it by 1 down so it is on the same level as the forest here. Yeah, and I need to do something about this flooding. It's really annoying. This time it's just replenishing the water. Okay. But anyways, I need to do something about it because it's flooding every single time and I don't know why. Right now here, the water is not even flowing for some reason. Maybe because of this. Yeah, I opened this a teeny tiny bit because I was flooding my cord down here. I'm not the best when building the dams apparently. Especially when I'm not using my like artificially built canals as I was doing in other playthroughs. So maybe I should do that, but it's really hard when like 80% of the map is already built on. But this is still experimenting and covering the city with platforms. I'm still going to do that, and I will later be definitely playing on hard and probably even with some mods. That would be interesting. I would really like to have that ladders. I need to find out that mod because I've seen it, someone else played with it and it looks amazing. When you don't need to build these silly stairs like this always, and look at my farms. And now they are a little bit useless because I repurposed this area for forest. But still, I will post 2 of them. These other 2 can at least help down with gathering these kohlrabis and cassavas. At least something. Because I am really struggling with logs, so I need more trees. So, since I want to cover this, I should turn on my dirt excavator finally. Oh, the engine is still not built. Bloody hell. Okay, I need to increase priority on it. Hopefully they build it soon, because I want that dirt. So I can cover this up and use only this canal here. And while I'm at it, planting, explosives here, let's go and lower this by 1. Yeah, it will be better that way. It will be expensive, but I don't care. I want it to look nice. Oh, I almost made a mistake. I don't want it that high. I just want 1 level. 1 layer. Yeah. I need to be paying more attention to what I'm doing. But that's not always the case, as you can see. Alright, so this will be covered. And if any parts of these will be drying out, I will then adjust this canal here. You see, this is what I was talking about. It's always overflowing for some reason. Oh, I didn't notice there are some new power shafts. A vertical one. Must be placed atop other buildings. Huh. So I can build something like this? Yeah, and I built it on the wrong spot. Okay. But that's really interesting, because I am thinking now about building some power wheels here. I don't know if I should build these large power wheels. I would need to increase the levies to a little bit higher, or only build these small compact ones. You know what? Let's do some experiment. Let me build some more these, and let's add levies. I don't even need this. I forget. This is enough. Let's build these, and I will add a large water wheel. At least 1. And I will compare it with a compact wheel. What is producing more power? With the same amount of water flow. I won't be increasing that. I will leave it as it is. I just want to find out what will be more efficient. But I think it will be the large water wheel, but I'm not sure if there is enough water to turn it. That's what I'm curious about. Because I'm thinking about making most of the power up here in this aqueduct, and then getting down the shaft, power shaft, going down and to my main industrial complex here, and getting rid of the most of the engines. Because this will be running now forever, even throughout the drought. Because I built that Badwater discharge on it. So this will go forever. So it is not dependent on if it is drought or not. And that way that I'll get rid of most of my engines, I will save a lot of logs. But first, let's build these wheels and find out what will be better, to build this big one or a lot of these small ones. But I will need around how much? This is 1000 using from these. So that's 1000. 1400. 1000. No, that's already 2020 that I will need. That's a lot. Only for this section here that you can see, it is around 3000 power that I would need. Plus, I have one more engine here, and I have 3 more engines down here. That would need to make really a lot. This is only 56, 57 beaver power. Let's wait for that big wheel and find out. Oh, I didn't notice that for algae rations I need an canola oil. Well, that's a problem, because I don't have any, and I'm kinda running low on food. Okay, let's swap all of these to mushrooms then. That will be the quickest way. Let's produce mushrooms, and this will be again making corn rations. And that's it, I think. And I should squeeze somewhere more corn. Yeah, probably here. I just need to blast it off. Maybe I shouldn't be growing population even higher. We are already at 300 beavers. Okay, this wheel is producing 250. Can I increase the waterfall? Probably not. This is on a full speed, I guess. The only way that could help is to narrow the canal a little bit, maybe. I can try that. It will be expensive, but I can try doing it. Something like this. But this is making 260, and I was saying that I need around 3000, so let's have a quick calculation. I would need 11 of them. Oh boy. And for these smaller ones, that would be even worse. I would need around 50 of them. I can definitely fit 50 here. Maybe even more. Let me see how many I can fit here, these big ones. Okay, so I can fit 12 of these big ones here, but that doesn't guarantee that they will be all working at the same time. It depends on the water flow, and it will be quite expensive. I'm not going to build it right now, so let's get rid of it, but I can fit 12. Let's see how many small ones I can fit in. That would be much cheaper, but I'm not sure if that will be more effective. Alright, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44 I can fit in. Almost. And for that 3000 power I would need 50 something of them. Yes, I said around 50. I don't know if this is a good idea. But, you know what? I don't care. Let's build it. I will build it with small wheels. Why not? That will be cheaper and faster. And much stupider, I guess. But that will require so much wood, which I don't have currently. Hopefully I will not ruin my economy again. I need more explosives. And I have finally some dirt, so maybe... Yes, they already covered it. Nice. And it's already dried out. Now I'm wondering, if I blast these two, I mean double dynamite, will it go off even these single ones? Let's find out. Yep, unfortunately yes. It's not a big deal, it's just a little inconvenient. And just some of these trees are dried out. Let me increase the water level here. And there is another problem. I won't be able to get to the middle ones. Oh no. Okay, I know how. Just get rid of the middle ones. At least one row. And I will build a path in it. And then when I'm going to build it, either I'm going to put the platforms there, or I will need to stop the Badwater for a couple of days before they build it. Something like that. But before I'm able to do it, I need to tap this other source of the Badwater. Weed, where it is. Here, Badwater discharge. But it costs 300 gears, which I have. 200 metal blocks, which I definitely don't have. And 50 explosives. But let's build it. It will be tremendously expensive, but I only need these two. And then I will have the Badwater under control forever. Soon we will find out if my beaver engineering is worth anything, because the Badtide is approaching. So most of it should go this way, as is this water going on. This is completely blocked, so I should not flood anything. The only thing that I need to do is to close this floodgate. All the water should go this way and this way. This should be now open permanently. And it doesn't work. It's overflowing massively. Don't know why. I know why. Because this was supposed to open only when the contamination is high enough. But the contamination wasn't there yet, so this looks bad. Yep. I flooded all my crops in this section of my colony with the trees. Hopefully the concentration is not high enough to kill it off. Okay, it seems that the concentration is fine. They are still alive. Alright. So, nothing happened. Alright, this is working. So it is not automatic as I would like to be. I still need to operate it manually. But that's the flaw of the design, not of the game. At least this time it's working. The Badtide is going away this way and through my aqueduct out of the map on this way. Okay, this doesn't work well. The pollution from this reservoir now is seeping down to my farm. It's not much, but they are a little bit annoying, especially when there were blueberries. I just lost all of them here, except for 3 bushes. That's a lot. They take a long time to grow. Will it help if I'll do the irrigation barrier here? And if not, I will need to build it up here somewhere. But highly probably I will not know, because in 0.3 days the Badtide is ending, so I will have no idea until the next Badtide. But we will find out later then, I think. It's a long-term research. I still didn't finish this. Okay, let's detonate, because I need that soils to be lower. Like this. And then on top of, I will have a levee. Okay, finally it's being built. At least they delivered all the resources. Thank you. And now the levee. Because otherwise I won't be able to, send water this way when everything will be seeping out this way and flooding everything. Oh, new farmland is ready to use. And in a good time, because my food is getting lower and lower. I think I will be planting more corn. But first I will reduce this forest a little bit. Like this. I know I am struggling always with the wood. But it is necessary. Because we need more food. Because without wood we will survive to some degree. But without food my beavers will start dying. And it seems that I have a serious lack of berries, which is really problematic, because without them I can't grow my population or even sustain them. Yep, so I need to find a place where to put more berry bushes. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And the only greenery here is up here, around my main reservoir. So maybe I should get rid of these trees. All of them. Build a couple of stairs and a forester here. And then some gather flags. And on all of the greenery that is here, that he will be able to reach, I will plant some blueberries. Do I even need this path? I don't need it anymore. Okay, let's get rid of it. More room for the blueberries. Okay, this looks much better now. But I think I don't have a path up there right now. So I need to fix that. Let's build the stairs up here. I planted our first eggplants here. And a little bit more corn, a lot of corn. And there will be another farm. So this should probably help with our food problem. And up here, when I was saying that I will build another forester. And I will plant a lot of bushes here, the blueberry bushes. It's already going on. I just need to get rid of a couple of more trees and build finally that forest. It's too far away from a district, but it should be fine. Maybe I will build one little row house here, maybe up here. Yeah, build that there. And everything else here will be just blueberries. I will need a lot of them. Hopefully these will never dry out. The only issue that can be is when there is a bad tide. That might be a problem. But I will deal with that later, when it happens. I will have eggplants, and we have even more corn. So that means this food factory will be processing eggplant rations. Oh, it needs canola oil again. Bloody hell. Okay, so I think that part of the farming somewhere... You know what? Let's get rid of these trees here. Let's get rid of them. And instead, I will plant canola oil there. And then I will have a press up here. Here is an oil press, so this will be up. That's quite cheap, only gear, planks and logs. That shouldn't be any issue. I have no idea how much I will need. And I'm running out of beavers. 300 is not enough apparently. Let's get rid of some more builders. I already deleted 2 building huts. This was the 3rd one. So I will have a probably problem with the building later. Yeah, because the corn rations are the easiest, because they only need corn, logs, and that's it. But the eggplants and the... what was the other one? Algae. It needs canola oil. I highly doubt it that this will be enough canola oil plants. Or canola plants. Right, the second Badwater discharge is built. And this soon will be completed, that levy. Let's find out if it will be producing a little bit more water flow. Because before it was producing around 59 beaver power. So far, not really. It's still producing only 58, 57. Now 60. So at least that's done. Now I have a problems with the food, so I need to solve that. But I don't really have more space. Ah, yes, I have this. Oh, they planted almost all of it. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's blast this, what we can. Oh, that will be a lot of new space. Here I will be able to farm a lot of food. So at the bottom I should only have farms. And on top I will have... I mean the crops. And on top I will have farms, or even on the river. So I want to save as much land as possible without building anything on it. Only the most necessary things. The thing is that I reduced my number of builders, so maybe this will take a little bit longer. Oil press is ready. So from 1 canola seed I will make 1 canola oil. And from one of these plants I can make 3 canola seeds. So this will probably not be enough, but it will be good for the start. It just needs like 4 more days to grow. An eggplant maybe around 5 days. And since I am running out of space for farming, maybe I should start moving at least the buildings that I can to higher platforms. Like these farms, they should be above this, like here. But this one, they can't reach all the way back there, which is unfortunate, otherwise I would use them already. And this is the biggest problem here. There's a storages and other stuff, water storages, but no, this is built on water, that's fine. But all these buildings, except for the campfires, that are built on a land like housing and storages, I should move them up on these platforms and use the land for the growing food. But before that, I still have this place that I'm cultivating currently. And by cultivating, I mean blasting the unnecessary pieces off. But the thing is, I want to lower it at least by 1 level, maybe even 2. Maybe on this same level as it is this one. So that means 2 level down. That will be a lot of explosives. But that's definitely something that I want to do. Oh yes, this will cost a lot. But it will be greener, because currently it's too high. I still will need to build some canals up here, but it will be much easier when it is lower on the, you know, level as this river here. And then this is a lot of space for farming. So this can save us in the long run. And it should allow me to have like 100, maybe 200 more beavers. If I place it like with the proper planning. I mean that I will have farms on the riverside, on the river and on the canal. I won't be building anything on the land except for the crops. Yeah, I will need canola, eggplants, even corn, soybeans. Yeah, I don't have any fermented soybeans yet. And then on these platforms I will have housing and farms if I need to, but farms I will be trying to get on the water. Yeah, this will be a lot of work, but I'm going to do it. So that's the project, but for the next episode. Still in this one, there was a lot of work that I've done. And of course my beaver engineers and my beaver workers. Plenty of stuff have been done, even if it doesn't look like it. For instance, this wasn't built at all at the start of the episode. And I just missing this bloody platform, finish it finally. And I will have a swimming pool here on top of this platform. Amazing, perfect. And this section here, this is efficient because the land I'm using for the growing stuff, and on top of it is industry. But this side here, this is terrible. That's the old town. I would need to rebuild it, but that would be pain in the ass. But I can do it if I have enough platforms already built. Like above these farms here. Then I can move all that industry that is underneath this. And transform it to farm. To farms or to growing trees. But probably to farms. I want more food. And then I can build a lot of hydroponics too. The only issue with that is that it is using an really big amount of water, so I need more storage and more pumps, and for that again I need more beavers, and for more beavers I need more food, so that's why I need this first, I guess. So I'm not done with this run yet. There is greatness awaiting us, but I will be leaving this episode here, so thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day, bye bye.